Hey ladies, let's get real for a second. You know that little voice in your head that whispers, "If he really cared, I wouldn't have to tell him what to do"? Yeah, that voice isn't wrong. Because when a man is genuinely serious about you, like heart on his sleeve, can't imagine life without you kind of serious, he doesn't need a checklist of how to treat you. He just does it, naturally. No reminders. No can you please, or why didn't you? And before you roll your eyes thinking, okay, but where are these unicorn men hiding? Don't worry, they exist. They're just not always wearing the perfect boyfriend label on their forehead. You gotta learn to spot the signs. So, today, let's break it down. I'm gonna tell you what a man does without you asking when he's truly serious about you, and why those things matter more than flowers, fancy texts, or promises that sound good but go nowhere. Sign number 1. He shows up, consistently. I'm not talking about him showing up once in a while with a sweet text or an apology after going MIA. I'm talking about consistency, because real love is built in the small, steady moments. If he's serious about you, he's going to show up without you chasing. Think about it. When a man values something, he invests time in it. It's how men are wired. When he's serious about you, he doesn't play scheduling games. You don't have to beg for his attention or wonder when he'll call next. He just does. And here's the funny part. Men don't invest time where they're unsure. There was even a study by the University of Chicago that found that people, men especially, tend to prioritize consistency in communication with partners they see as long-term potential. Translation: if he's consistent, it's not an accident. It's emotional intention. So if you've got a guy who keeps showing up, checking in, making plans, remembering the details of your day, girl, that's not just interest, that's emotional commitment. Sign number 2, he makes you feel emotionally safe. Let's talk about emotional safety, because this one, huge. When a man genuinely loves you, he creates an environment where you feel comfortable being yourself, without tiptoeing, without second-guessing, without feeling like you're too much. If you bring up something that's bothering you, he doesn't turn it into an argument or make you feel dramatic. Instead, he listens. He tries to understand. That's emotional maturity, and it's one of the clearest signs a man sees a future with you. You see, a man who's serious about you doesn't avoid uncomfortable conversations. He faces them because your relationship matters more than his ego. You know that feeling when you're finally around someone who doesn't make you filter your thoughts. That's what real connection feels like. It's not about him saying, "I love you" 20 times a day. It's about him proving that love and how safe he makes you feel emotionally. Sign number 3, he plans and not just dates. Listen, if a guy is serious, he's not just planning the next dinner. He's planning ahead, including you in his future, without even realizing it. It's those casual, everyday moments when he says, "Next summer, we should go to Goa." Or, "When you meet my mom, she'll love you." Or, "We should start that gym thing together next month." That's not small talk. That's a man's subconscious signaling that he sees you sticking around. According to a relationship psychology study published in 2021, men tend to future pace naturally when they feel emotionally secure in a relationship, meaning they start imagining and mentioning a shared future without being prompted. So, when he includes you in his plans, even small ones, that's not just talk. That's his mind quietly saying, "This is my person." Sign number 4. He puts in the effort, even when it's inconvenient. Here's the truth bomb. Effort is easy when it's convenient, but effort that shows up when it's not convenient, that's love. If he's serious about you, he's going to go out of his way, not because you nagged, but because he wants to. You say you're sick, and he shows up with soup or checks on you all day. You mention a big presentation, and he sends a "you've got this" message before your meeting. You tell him about something you love, and next time, he brings it up like he actually remembered. That's not just thoughtfulness, that's emotional investment. In a 2020 YouGov survey, 82% of women said that consistent effort is the number one thing that makes them feel loved in a relationship. And guess what? The happiest couples? They were the ones who didn't need reminders to try. So if your man makes the effort, not just when it's fun, but when it's tough, congratulations, you've got someone who's in it for real. Sign number 5. He protects your peace. Now, this one is subtle but incredibly powerful. When a man loves you, he naturally becomes protective, not in a controlling way, but in a caring way. He doesn't want to be another source of stress in your life. He won't guilt trip you. He won't play games to keep you guessing. Instead, he'll do things that make your life easier, even if you never ask. It might be him picking you up so you don't have to take a late-night cab, or respecting your boundaries when you say you need space, or stepping back from arguments before things get ugly because he values peace over pride. That's emotional protection. That's love in action. See, love isn't about control, it's about care. And a man who genuinely cares will do everything in his power to make sure you feel safe, not drained. Sign number 6. He respects your time, your space, and your goals. When a man is serious about you, he doesn't compete with your ambitions. He supports them. He's not intimidated when you're focused on your work, your dreams, or your independence. He's proud. He'll encourage you to go for that promotion. He'll cheer for your small wins. And he'll give you the space to grow because he knows that your success doesn't threaten his masculinity. It strengthens your partnership.
There's a study from the Journal of Marriage and Family 2022 that found couples who actively support each other's goals have a 35% higher long-term satisfaction rate.
So yeah, that supportive boyfriend energy is actually science-backed relationship gold. Ladies, remember, a man who's serious about you doesn't want to clip your wings. He wants to see how high you can fly, and he'll be the one clapping the loudest when you do. Sign number 7. He's transparent. When a guy's serious, he's an open book, or at least trying to be. You don't have to play detective or decode his mixed signals. He's clear about what he wants and where he stands. He doesn't vanish for days, then pop back like nothing happened. He communicates, he checks in, and he doesn't hide you from his world. His friends know about you. His family knows about you. He's not keeping your relationship in the private zone forever. If a man introduces you to his circle, it's because he's proud of you, and that's a major sign of emotional commitment. Let's be honest, men protect their personal space. So, if he's bringing you into it, he's not playing around. Sign number 8. He apologizes when he's wrong. Now, this one separates the boys from the men. A man who's serious about you doesn't see apologizing as a weakness. He sees it as a way to protect the relationship. He's not perfect. No one is. But when he messes up, he owns it. He doesn't gaslight you, twist the story, or make you feel crazy for being hurt. He says, "I was wrong," and means it. That's maturity. That's love. Because love isn't about being right, it's about doing right. Sign number 9. He listens, really listens. You can tell a lot about how much someone cares by the way they listen. Does he remember the little things you say? The random details about your coworker, your favorite dessert, or that TV show you secretly binge watch? That's not just attention. That's care. When a man's serious about you, your voice matters to him. He doesn't just hear you, he listens. And that, my friend, is one of the biggest green flags out there, because listening is how a man learns to love you the way you need to be loved. Sign number 10, he's proud to have you. Let's end with this one. When a man is serious about you, he doesn't hide it. He's not worried about looking too whipped in front of his friends. He's not pretending to be single on social media. He's proud. You'll see it in the way he looks at you, talks about you, and treats you, both in private and in public. Because real men don't play cool when they found something rare. He'll show you off not as a trophy, but as a partner he deeply respects. And that's when you'll know. He's not just into you, he's in it with you. So, if you're sitting there wondering, is he serious about me? Don't just listen to his words. Watch his actions. Because love, real love, is quiet but powerful. It doesn't need grand gestures. It's built in the daily moments. The text to check on you, the comfort when you're upset, the effort he puts in without being asked. When a man's serious about you, you'll feel it. You won't have to beg, chase, or doubt. His actions will say it all. So, if you've got a guy who shows up, supports you, listens, plans, and protects your peace, sis, stop overthinking. He's not just talking. He's telling you loud and clear, you're the one. And if he's not doing those things, then maybe it's time to stop trying to convince someone to treat you right and wait for the man who just does. Because when he's serious, you'll never have to ask. If this video made you nod your head even once, you know what to do. Drop a comment and tell me which sign hit home the most. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we talk all things love, relationships, and understanding the mysterious world of men every single week. So go ahead, subscribe, turn on that little notification bell, and join the squad. Because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. See you in the next one. Stay smart, stay confident, and never settle for anything less than real love.